In a quiet village, nestled between misty hills, lived an old clockmaker named Elias. He was known for crafting the most intricate timepieces, but one clock in his shop remained untouched, the legendary eternity clock. Whispers of its power spread through the village, claiming it could freeze a single moment in time. One stormy evening, a desperate young woman arrives, seeking the clock's magic, unaware that its true secret lies not in stopping time, but in teaching the value of every fleeting moment. The Clockmaker's Secret.
In a small cobblestone village nestled between misty hills, there lived an elderly clockmaker named Elias. His shop, filled with the soft ticking of hundreds of clocks, was a place of wonder. People from far and wide visited Elias, not just for his craftsmanship, but also for the strange legend surrounding his most famous creation, the Eternity Clock. The Eternity Clock was a magnificent piece, encased in shimmering brass with intricate carvings of stars and moons. It was said that whoever owned the clock could freeze a single moment in time. But Elias never sold it. It sat in the center of his shop, protected by a glass dome, its hands moving ever so slowly. One stormy evening, a young woman named Clara entered the shop. She was drenched, her auburn hair plastered to her face. "I need your help," she pleaded, her voice trembling. "My brother is dying, and I heard your clock can stop time." Elias studied her with kind but weary eyes. The Eternity Clock is not to be used lightly. It can save a moment, but it cannot change fate. Clara's eyes filled with tears. "I just need to say goodbye. Please." After a long silence, Elias nodded. He lifted the glass dome and carefully wound the clock. "When the hands strike 12, speak your wish aloud," he said. Clara clutched the clock tightly and ran to her brother's bedside. As the final moments approached, she whispered her wish. Time froze. Clara held her brother's hand, spoke of memories, shared laughter, and said the goodbye she hadn't been able to voice before. When time resumed, Clara's brother passed peacefully, a faint smile on his lips. Clara returned the Eternity Clock to Elias, her heart heavy but full of gratitude. "Thank you," she said. Elias nodded, placing the clock back under its dome. He watched Clara leave, knowing the clock's power was never about freezing time. It was about giving people the courage to face it. As Clara stepped out of the clockmaker's shop, she realized that time was never meant to be stopped. It was meant to be cherished. The true magic wasn't in freezing a moment, but in embracing it fully, knowing that every second holds meaning. With a heart full of gratitude, she understood that goodbyes aren't about time running out, but about making the moments we have truly count. Time is precious, and its real magic lies in how we choose to spend it.
Please like, share, and subscribe to Kiddie Carnival.